Now, do I look much better, y'all? Do I look much better?
Yes.
What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video, and we're happen to be recording on my birthday. So, happy 35th birthday to me. I want to say thank you to everyone who has texted, who sent messages, sent DMs, called, got gifts off my Amazon wish list. Amazon is not telling me who you are, but thank you to those who did get stuff off the wish list. Thank you to those who sent money through Cash App and through Venmo. You can still send money through Cash App and Venmo, and it's at the Scorpion or the money sign, the Scorpion. Just thank you all so much. Today is not a very festive day. I'm supposed to, I don't know, but I'm supposed to go to New York this weekend. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But anyway, either way, I'm going to be turning up doing something. So, just thank you all for the birthday love. I'll talk more about turning 35 on the podcast because I don't want to drag that all out on this video. But it really feels good to be 35 and to see an age that, a lot of people don't get to. I'm just glad that I made it there. And I want to go higher. I want to go to like maybe 95, 100, So I hope God continues to bless me to see many more birthdays. So it's been some stuff going on. Some stuff we're going to talk about here, and then some stuff we're going to record for the podcast. The main thing that everybody has been talking about is Julia Roberts as Harriet Franklin. Franklin. This drink that ain't be already. Harriet Tubman.
But you know what? Can I just say this?
Right.
I don't see a problem with it.
You don't see a problem with what?
Her playing Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, in a stage play,
no,
I would have a problem.
But you know why? Because Donald Trump's been playing the president for 2 years. And no one's been saying nothing about that. So why can't she play Harriet Tubman?
Yeah.
I mean,
wait.
If Donald Trump can be president for 2 years, then Oscar winner Julia Roberts, who don't bother nobody, can play Harriet Tubman. Because she don't bother nobody.
I'm over it. I'm just over it. So about 20. Wait, before we even get into all this video stuff, listen.
Oh, I made this good.
Yeah, it's good, ain't it? Click that thumbs up button. I'm going for 1,500 likes. So that means if you're watching on your phone, if you're on your Xbox, your computer, wherever you at, click that like button. So back to Harriet Tubman. I mean, Julia Roberts starring as Harriet Tubman. So, it was the screenwriter for the Harriet movie. Mm-hmm. He said that 25 years ago, a Hollywood exec, he was telling them the story about Harriet Tubman. And then the exec suggested Julia Roberts play Harriet Tubman. And he's like, well, Julia Roberts is black. Harriet Tubman is black. So he said, well, I don't think it would really matter, if Julia Roberts was to play Harriet Tubman. And, I'm kind of mad that this story came out.
It should have never came out.
If I knew, y'all know how dirty Hollywood. I would have never.
Did they name the exec?
No, he didn't name the exec.
He should have named the exec.
But you know what? I wouldn't have told. This is something I probably wouldn't have told. Because, this thing spread like wildfire. All over Twitter. Everybody said, and where everybody getting this from? Oh, this is going to be, I'm going to tell my daughter this is who so-and-so is. Like, where is this coming from? I'm like, I'm so out of the loop. Me too. I didn't know where the thing with the lady from the Housewives crying and then the cat.
Oh, you
I
never
didn't
saw
understand
that?
what that was about.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm like, where did it come from? Like, I don't know. I'm just far,
I thought that was
far
hilarious meme.
They funny, but how did it get started?
Because people sit at home bored and do stuff like that. Hello? And then it catches on. That's how.
Yeah.
But it's the same way we got started.
What you trying to? Well, we did just come together, right?
But I'm just saying, can you imagine poor Julia Roberts? She don't have nothing to do with this.
Right. She's getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Minding her business with her family and her kids. And then this happens.
Yes.
She don't bother a soul. Right. I almost forgot about her.
Yeah.
You know.
What has she been doing?
I love her. I really do. I've always liked Julia Roberts. Always do. She played in some of my favorite movies. My Best Friend's Wedding, Still Magnolias, Stepmom. That's a really good movie. If you haven't seen that, that's with her and Susan Sarandon.
This sounds like a horror movie or something.
No, it's not a horror movie. It's a movie. Basically, Susan Sarandon and Ed Harris, they're divorced, and Ed Harris then he gets. I think him and Julia Roberts are married, but she's much younger, of course, and he has kids with him and Susan Sarandon, and then the kids come and stay, and it's just like horror for the beginning with Julia Roberts and the kids and the mom, and then in the movie Susan Sarandon is dying of cancer.
Right.
So then she tries to. In the beginning, she doesn't like Julia Roberts, and the kids are like, "Well, Mom, if you don't like her, we're not gonna like her either." So they give her hell, and then when she learns that she's dying of cancer, then she tries to build this relationship with Julia Roberts because she knows that eventually she's going to be in her kids' life permanently when she dies. It's a really good movie and it's sad.
I'm going to check it out.
It's really, it'll have you crying at the end. And it's so funny because that movie came out the year that my cousin Janice died of cancer, and that ironically was the last movie that my aunt went to take her to go see, which I thought was
weird.
But my aunt told me that lived not too long far from you. She told me at the time that they didn't know that
what it was about.
They didn't know that Susan Sarandon's character was going to eventually die from cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my God. I was in that movie there like, whoa. Maybe we shouldn't have King saw this. But they saw it.
It is what it is, you know? So yeah, first of all, Hollywood has come a long way from then. You know, everybody now is like, when it comes for most of the roles, I would say 90% of the roles, if you look like somebody, you're going to play them. You're not going to get a different race to be playing other people anymore. Like, you're not going to hire a white girl to play a Latina girl and all that stuff. It's rare that stuff happens now. Even when it comes to the trans community, the trans is coming in. They're taking jobs that's meant for them. It's room for everybody in Hollywood. And, you know, I don't know why he told the story, but, I mean...
He did.
Yeah, I can see we just come so far.
Like, I can see in a few years Forrest Whitaker playing Donald Trump.
You're trying to get... Now, that's never going to happen. But whenever that Donald Trump movie comes out, it's going to be good. I'm telling you, it's probably going to be 3 hours long. It's going to be that good, and I'm going to be right there in the theater watching it.
She said, well, the president gets 5 Pinocchios on a daily basis, so don't go there with me. I said, I know that's right.
Yeah, these let me tell you, these testimonies, these hearings, it's been crazy.
She told him, he said, well, at the end of that article, it has 3 Pinocchios. She said, well, the president gets 5 Pinocchios.
Right.
Daily.
He lies every day on Twitter. He just live from that lawn and say he didn't know the man going to sign with his testifying today.
And it's still solid.
Yes.
Donated $100 million to his campaign.
But I don't know her. You know? Donald, you don't know nobody.
He's not going to know Giuliani once he starts distancing himself from him. He's not going to know.
Because when it all comes to not going to jail, somebody's going to tell the truth.
Because remember, Michael Cohen. Oh, I didn't know him that well.
Yeah, he's going to be out soon. He probably going to do his 4 or 3 years. Yeah. You know, but it's just...
He in jail saying, I told you so.
Don't lie to Congress, because you will go to jail. And Gordon told a lie.
In the beginning.
And his story wasn't adding up with everybody else's. And then he had to go back to retestify and change his... You heard that?
Yes, I did.
Those were gunshots.
Yes. Those were gunshots.
Yes.
Those were a lot of gunshots, too.
That's like 10.
That's sad.
Okay. So, yeah. You know,
that's sad.
Stop talking about it. Well, that's a sign right there. Okay. So, Judge Joe Brown.
We'll be hearing siren soon.
Listen, I didn't even have to watch the video with Judge Joe Brown. But Judge Joe Brown, you fucking tried it. To say that, oh, it's such a bad thing that a black woman is on money before a black man. And I was trying to think, like, has any black man been on anything? But I'm like, well, they're still alive. You know, Obama can't go on the bill yet. And the only other person I could think of going on the bill is maybe a couple people, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but they're not on money. But black women have been doing so much for so long, and they still are continuing to do things. Mm-hmm. And for you to deny a black woman like Harriet Tubman, who saved so many people and got them to freedom, for you to come out and make it, you're just real ignorant. I'm hearing people screaming. You know,
then I tell you, you're gonna hear Cyrus soon.
Yeah.
Cyrus, you hear him.
He's just fucking ignorant. And I don't like talking like that on my birthday. And I don't like talking about Judge Joe Brown like that, but he is just ignorant. He's rude. That's misogyny. And, you know, black men did a lot, but black women has done. Let's face it, black women are a lot smarter than we could ever be.
And I've said that plenty of times.
Yes.
Women
Let's
are
just face
smarter.
it, yes.
Especially black women.
And they done came up with so much. They was in them kitchens cooking and cleaning and doing all of that. Black men was out. Well, I don't even want to talk about the slavery stuff, but I'm just saying, black women do a lot, and we need to love them. And
I had to last night after all this Harriet Tubman talk. Something said to me, you know what? Just go and remind people the magnitude that this woman.
Yes.
So I went and Googled Harriet Tubman's funeral, of all things. I just Googled it.
She died in 1913.
Yeah, she died in 1913, was 106 years ago. And I found a picture of her. What?
Damn, that's a long time.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, somebody left a comment and said, wow, that's crazy. When I posted that she died in 1913, they said my great-grandma was 9 years old at the time when she died, and their great-grandma died in 2002.
Wow.
Their great-grandma was 98 when she died, or whatever the case may be. She was like, my great-grandma was 9 when Harriet Tubman died. And I was like, the same thing you said when I was reading. I was like, wow. But I posted a picture of Harriet Tubman, her body lying in the church at her funeral, and then the second picture was them bringing her body out. And then when I read about her funeral, it was saying that she had a I was telling Kevin that she had a semi-military honor at her funeral. I was like, wow, even back then, they knew the magnitude of this woman, that they were, and I said I can only imagine being there at her funeral.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the church was packed.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know, like, I know a lot of people been saying like they don't want to see the Harriet Tubman movie. I'm one of the people.
Yeah,
I don't really want to see that movie either.
Yeah.
I mean, I will watch it like on HBO, Showtime, or something.
But I didn't want to go pay.
Sorry, yeah. I wasn't hyped to see this film, and I know it's been a lot of people like, oh, they're not telling the facts, they're not telling it right, don't go see it. And then I see the girl getting a lot of backlash over some stuff she may have tweeted in the past. It's just like it's too much. It's too many clouds hanging over this film for me to just rush and go see it. And you know, but I feel like Harriet Tubman's story need to be told.
Yes.
And it's a movie we should see. But I'll wait for it. I'll watch it.
I feel like and I haven't seen the Harriet movie, but I don't know. I feel like maybe I was expecting it to look like it was just going to be more in depth than what it. I don't know. Maybe I need to see it.
Yeah, I heard about it. They added a different characters and people that didn't have nothing to do with Harriet Tubman, and they lied on the black. Like it was just so. It's so.
I just
much.
want. Yeah, I don't know. I just. Yeah.
Yeah, I just.
But you know what? God blessed her because you know she lived a long life. Yes. Harriet Tubman was around like 90, 91 when she died.
Yeah, they don't even know exactly what year she was born.
Yeah, but they said she was like in her early 90s when she died. But unfortunately, when she died, you know, she died broke. Mm-hmm. But a few years before she died, there was basically what you would call today a nursing home that was built in her honor.
Right.
And it was for, you know, senior citizens who were broke. She eventually ended up moving into that home that was named after her when she died because she really didn't have any funds anymore to live on her own. And then also, too, like a few years before she died, she had started getting real frail. Mm-hmm. So she really couldn't take care. There's an awesome picture of her, too, like her last photo of her as an elderly woman. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Oh, my God, somebody keep calling my phone. Listen, I'm recording. I'm going to call you back. I'm gonna call everybody back that's calling.
Well, they don't know. This is not.
I know.
This is recorded.
I know. But he kept like I sent the voicemail. Call right back. Right. Send the voicemail. Call right back. Listen, I'm gonna call you right back. You know. So what's you gonna show? Yeah, Yeah.
Her before she died.
She done been through it.
Yeah.
Now, did she have her memory at that time? Like, do they know?
I'm not 100%.
Maybe I should watch that movie and see.
I'm not 100%, but I don't know if it goes into her older years. The movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it goes to her older years. But she lived a long life. 91. That's a long time.
That's a long.
91 years.
Long time. No, I don't.
Long time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about in the 90s. So Lizzo.
And was blessed.
Yes, she's very blessed to be there. And just all them people she didn't bring to freedom. All them people risking her life to save so many others. You know. So we're going to talk about Lizzo and this Ari Lennox thing. So yesterday I'm on Twitter. And, you know, I seen Lizzo trending on Twitter. And I didn't know what Lizzo was trending for. And Ashley Miller, shout out to Ashley, she tweeted like, I don't understand where all this hate coming from. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? You know, I don't know what Ashley's talking about. So let me see what Ashley's talking about. And then like, I see somebody tweet like, oh, can Lizzo really sing? And I'm like, why, is this even a real question?
Right.
So I posted and sent them a video of Lizzo singing. And then I kept digging for tweets, and I was seeing that, a girl named, I don't want to say her name wrong, but it might be Ari Lennox or Ari Lennox. I like to say Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox was upset that she did not win 2019 BET Awards. I'm a Soul Train Award. She was over it, and I got the story. So she tweets, no one had to worry about me complaining after this current complaint. LOL, what I will not do is ever be this depressed again. It's not just an award. It wasn't any award show. It was the Soul Train Awards. As you can see, I'm a big fan of soul music and a huge fan of Soul Train history. So being snubbed was something I always expected and was definitely prepared for, just not for by them. My intent was never to shade other nominees. I'm hurt and don't expect soulless haters to understand that. Every time I wrap my mind around it, I just can't accept it. It feels like a breakup. I made a soulful album. I never ran from who I am. I just expected the one platform just to understand it takes a lot of energy to do these things, and ultimately this was a hard loss for me. Me being honest doesn't make me less gracious or less worthy. I'm not selling out, so I quit. It's clear I'm not cool enough, not trendy enough, and I don't care to be. I don't strive for that. I'm not going to chase this shit ever again. No more fake shit on my part. It's not just the award. You know, listen. So let me tell you, this is how it ties into Lizzo. So Lizzo is a black woman. Lizzo is a rapper. She's a singer. She dances, she dibbles and dabs in pop, R&B, she do a little bit of everything. Pop, I said that. Yeah, so Lizzo wins 2 Soul Train Awards. She wins Best Music Video. None of the Beyonce fans complain. And she won Best Album / Mixtape. So everybody, I can't believe that Lizzo won over Ari and all that. Now, let me say this. I can't judge who got the best music because I never heard of Ari Lennox till yesterday. So I don't know her music. But I know one thing. I listen to Lizzo's music enough to know that she makes some damn good music. And before this album even came out, I found out about Lizzo like a year ago. Because you know how people be tweeting and stuff. And I was like, ooh, this is the girl whose song be on the commercials. So then I started looking at her YouTube videos and I'm like, damn, she got a video for all these songs are in commercials. And if you go to 2019, a lot of her songs are in commercials now, or different TV shows and all of that stuff. So that's how she make her extra coin, from the commercial. So I'm looking and I'm like, all of these songs have videos. These videos are cute. Like, why? Like, first of all, she got to have a nice budget to be making these videos. And why haven't I heard of her? So I was a fan ever since then. And you know, now like Lizzo really blew up this year. Lizzo been on the MTV, BET, performing, telling girls to love themselves, to know their worth. She out there singing in wedding dresses and sometimes nothing on. Lizzo's out here doing the damn thing. And at that time, she was trending and everybody loved her, right? Oh, but now because Ari Lennox is upset because she didn't win a Soul Train Award. Oh, Lizzo ain't this, Lizzo ain't that. She really a pop star. Oh, Lizzo make girls for white girls who has eat, love, and pray things on their wall. I'm like, Lizzo makes music for everybody. Lizzo is not just saying, oh, I want to make this for white girls. Lizzo make things for everybody. And most importantly, I believe she makes it for women and to empower women and empower herself. If you listen to her lyrics, it's all in her music. So I was really getting mad that all of a sudden this hate just came from nowhere. Lizzo ain't never talked bad about nobody. If Lizzo getting sued, all right, she paid that girl up that money. I don't know about the Postmates thing yet. The other guy, she like, you ain't getting no money out of me, and I ain't hear nothing from it since. But it's like Lizzo is not going around messing with nobody. If she put out a dumb tweet, she apologizes for it. So it was like, where is this hate coming from? I don't get it. So I need y'all to help me out, to help me understand why so many people hate Lizzo.
I'm just happy that people are now, because we were talking about this for the past few years, are now just really starting to embrace the Soul Train Awards again.
People ain't embracing the Soul Train Awards.
No, I think that they are.
I think the
artists, because when you think about it, artists now are, like for instance, you said that this girl Ari was upset.
Yeah.
When was the last time you heard somebody being upset that they didn't win a Soul Train Award?
Nobody.
You see what I'm saying? But not only that, the past 2 years, the Soul Train Awards has gotten people talking. Like people watched good performances. Like last year's performances were good. This year's performances were good. It's like people are talking again. So it's like
they talking about it. Yeah. But you know what, Ari? You gonna have to grow some thick skin.
Yeah, she is gonna have to.
Because you just can't be complaining. I mean, yes, I would have loved to win a Soul Train Award, but all that I quit. I thought that they would understand. Like that's baby shit to me.
Right.
And you are grown. Well, I don't know how old you are, but you can't be coming out crying like that over an award. A Soul Train Award don't validate you. The NAACP Award doesn't validate you. An Oscar, a Grammy, none of that. Your talent should always speak for itself, whether you have that award on your shelf or not. And it's frustrating that so many of these young people, they come out here and they're not ready to be in this industry. They want to be in this industry so bad, but they really don't want to be in the industry. Like that girl Summer Walker.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like everybody wants us to feel sorry. Oh, I got anxiety. Not with the videos you're posting, and not the way you got your body out like that. Because I would be conscious of hell.
A little weird to me.
I don't know her.
She's just a little off.
You know, I listened to that one album. It was cute. You know, but it's like these girls. Where are y'all coming from? You know, they give y'all a little deal, y'all get a little bit of fame, and then y'all know how to handle it. You know, I just don't get it. Everybody should be so supportive right now.
You know why? It's social media. People are living for social media accolades. So you hop on social media to vent why, and it's like, I didn't win a Soul Train Awards. Well, you just coming out. You got, if you stick in this, you got so many more years to win a Soul Train Award, to win a BET Award, to win a Grammy Award. You know what I mean? And to go on social media and see, that's why I don't understand when people do stuff like that, because you come and you do this. I wouldn't even, as a Soul Train Award, would even want you a part of our program anymore, because you can't even handle the fact, like I'm not even going to, I can't really say Nicki Minaj because I think she did do this, but I can't imagine somebody like a Rihanna or a Beyonce or a Fantasia or Jennifer. I can't imagine those women doing that. You didn't win. Yeah. Okay? You move on. You go to the next. I'm still Fantasia. Right. I'm still Rihanna. I'm still Beyonce. I'm still Jennifer Hudson. You know what I mean? I might talk this shit behind the scenes at home with my homies, but I'm not going to do it out in public. Right. You don't do that, because at the end of the day, I'm still that bitch. Right.
According to you.
According to me. And my bank account. Right. And the awards sitting on my shelf.
Come on.
Jennifer Hudson got an Oscar. Beyonce got what? 22 Grammys. Yeah. Rihanna got a bunch of awards and hits. You know, Fantasia got her shit. Like, I'm still me. Like, I don't need.
At the end of the day, you got you.
Right.
And you know, I don't want to find out about you because you crying because you didn't get a Soul Train.
Because I didn't know who she was until, like you said, until that post was she about, and I'm like, well, damn, I ain't never heard of her before. And then I'm sitting there reading her name, like, wait, have I heard her before?
And so many people going in on Lizzo and honor her. You shouldn't have to put down one to lift somebody else up. Yeah. You know, that's something we used to do that shit back in the day when we started out on YouTube.
But you learn that it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It does. First of all, you learn that the people that you're putting against each other, they cool with each other.
Right.
Wait, why
they sitting there looking at your video?
Yeah,
like,
they just like, you asshole. Then I come. Then you run into one of them, and they pull you to the side and say,
"Yeah, I seen that video. I seen what you did."
Beyonce did shit. Beyonce did tell me that, and I know y'all remember when I told y'all what Beyonce said to me.
Oh!
Remember when I came back and told you what she said to me? I said, "Yeah, you should come on our show." She said, "Hold on, don't be going in on people." I said, Beyonce, girl, what does that have to do with you?"
Right. Now listen, Ari. Cause I feel like sometimes I can complain about a lot of stuff. Now, I can complain because I feel like we are one of the best on YouTube. We have been in this game for a long time. Some people give us our respect, some don't. Some people say, "Oh, I'm going to do this for you," and some don't. I just come to the point where I just be like, if it happens, it happens.
I expect nothing from
if
no one.
If it don't, it don't. Right. Because in the beginning, I'm like, yeah, because they're going to do this and they're going to do that. And it's just like, yeah, I'm doing all of this for it. Like, what the fuck? Like,
see, the mindset that I've had over the years, and I tell people this all the time, the mindset that I've had since doing this is, what's for us is for us.
Correct.
And so
and
when that time comes, for us to do what we need to do, it'll happen. Yeah. But in the meantime, I had to remind some people the other day when I posted that picture of us from our live show last year, how many people do you know even would have up to close to 300 people show up to a live show? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not too many people are doing that.
Yeah, I was surprised that we had that many.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what's for us is for us.
Yes.
And people still look to us when certain events and things happen. They still say, "I can't wait to hear what y'all got." And that makes me feel good when people say, "I can't wait to hear what you have to say." And I remember that one time I was reminded of this a few years ago when I was talking to Ty Hunter, and I was talking to him, and he reminded me on the phone one day. He said, "Mikhail, you have to realize that a lot of the things that you and Kevin say, people pay attention to it and they take it to heart. And it may seem like y'all just doing this video, but what y'all are saying is like people go to y'all to get their news." And I was like, "Damn, you're absolutely right." And over the years, you constantly get that from people. "I can't wait to hear what y'all have to say about it. I was waiting to hear what y'all had to say about it." You know what I mean? And it was like, damn. So over the years now, I look at it as what God gave us is for us.
Right.
And if he wants to give us more, he's going to give us more. Just like me. If he wants to bless my bank account with more, he will. Right. But until then, he's only going to give me what he knows I can handle.
Yeah, but and another thing is you also have to do the work.
Right.
And sometimes I don't want to do the work. I ain't going to lie. Sometimes I don't want to, because I'm not going to edit this in no green screen today. It's my birthday. Mm-hmm. But some days I don't feel like doing that. And it take hours and hours and hours, and I feel like I got to keep, like, I don't want to be to the point where I beg people to share videos and to tag people, but sometimes I feel like I got to, because I'm like, well, I want more people, because this is a struggle that we're going through with YouTube. Everybody's not getting our videos. If people still see me in the street, they're like, "Damn, do y'all still make videos?" I'm like, "Yes. We just put up a video today." Right. Well, I didn't get nothing. I didn't see nothing. I didn't, so it's like, I need everybody that watches us to like and to share. I know it only take 5 seconds to share, because you got to pick what site you want to go send it to. But I love those who share. I love those who do the Instagram posts. And, so I share it to my story. Because you took time out of your day to say, "Listen, I'm watching the Scorpion Show." So yeah, if you showing your views, I'm showing my views, that you showing the love to us, and I appreciate it. And I thank everybody who retweets the videos and all of that stuff. And I feel like we are the pioneers of this, but I don't always want to press that button and toot my horn and all of that stuff. You got to be humble too, and I feel like Ari needs to humble herself. Be like, "Listen, they wasn't feeling me this go round. Right. But they might feel me the next go round."
It's just like our videos. Some videos they feel you, some videos they don't.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to toot my horn, because people that came on our show.
Right. Ari, you know how many videos they couldn't stand me?
Yeah. They have gone on to win Grammys, Emmys, NAACP awards, Oscar.
Who on our show won an Oscar?
Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah, she was on the Scorpion show. I was about to say.
So I mean, like, I'm like, wow. I'm not saying our show is the gateway to all of that stuff, but hey, it led them there because they came here.
Let's just say this: through their career, they passed through this show.
Right.
During their career, they passed through the Scorpion show. How about that?
So, you know, when the time is for us, it'll be for us. Until then, I'm still gonna keep rocking the show, and I keep telling y'all till the wheels fall off. So, Ari, I want you to suck it up, get some great music, write some more great music, be so good that they can't deny you. And another thing is, Ari, if you run across this video, there's a lady named India Ari. Back in 2003, she went to the Grammys, nominated for 7 Grammys. And guess how many Grammys she went home with? None. She went home with none. Yeah, she was probably mad at the industry, but she didn't go out there saying, "I'ma quit, I'm doing this," because you didn't have Twitter, but she didn't go on her message board, because back in the day, singers had message boards and they would be live tweeting with that, or sending messages back and forth. She didn't go on the message board and say all of that mean stuff, F this industry, I'm on that. She went out, she put out another album. The following year, she was nominated, I believe, for 4, and she won 2. She went home with 2 Grammys, and she been doing her thing. It's like they might not feel you the first time, but the second time they might feel you. So don't be going up in there quitting. Don't nobody want to fuck with no quitter.
And the fact that you were even thought of to be nominated is an honor.
Right.
I know some people don't think that way, but I do. The fact that you thought of me enough to honor me, to say I'm going to nominate you. You could have nominated all these other people, but you decided to nominate
You know how many songs get submitted to the Grammys before they even dwindle it down?
You know how many songs get submitted to Soul Train?
You're trying. I think they pick who they want.
Yeah,
because I mean, Beyonce found her way into them categories every year.
But she's Beyonce.
Yeah,
so she's gonna find her way.
Okay. they try to honor her everywhere, and she snubs them every year. Now, if anybody want to be upset, BET, when y'all gonna ask Beyonce, when are you gonna show up to the Soul Train Awards? I think she probably been to one, but I don't think it was recent.
No. Probably around the time of maybe when Halo.
Years
ago.
No,
Halo, because I remember she was at the
10 years ago.
NAACP award when she performed Halo there.
Right.
That was a good performance.
Yeah, y'all need to get y'all stars back, because, like I said back in the day, you watch Soul Train Awards back on 17. All of the stars was
Whitney,
there.
Babyface,
all
Tony,
of them. Right.
Shaka,
Yes.
Aretha.
It was an event. This is before the BET. It wasn't the BET Awards.
Celine Dion.
You trying to? I've never seen her in the Soul Train Awards. You're mad. Now, if she was in the soul category,
she got soul.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be mad if she won.
She could sing.
Yeah. She got soul.
But not like us.
No, she don't have it like that.
not like Patty soul.
No.
You know?
Or Aretha soul.
No, nobody got Aretha soul.
Aretha said, Whitney said, Queen Latifah, no.
No. Then she got her out of here.
No. And you never heard nothing from Queen Latifah.
No, because she knew better.
She knew not to say nothing.
And why would she?
But you know she said something on clothes. I don't fall for that bitch any fucking way. But she wouldn't dare say it out in public. And wasn't nobody going to ask her about it either. And she said, you got to be, oh, no.
Now, listen, I think Queen Latifah's trying to secure that Ursula bag, because she did the Disney thing. And now, I mean, the live, I hated that live play. Oh my God, I hated it. Hated it.
I would love for Queen Latifah, but unfortunately she can't sing. But I would love for her to secure that Mahalia Jackson bag. Because I feel like she's the one out there that looks mostly like Mahalia Jackson.
Oh, right.
But she can't
what happened?
sing.
Well, she can't do gospel, but I mean...
But no, ain't no why I mean, because her voice ain't nothing like Mahalia
I like
Jackson.
her jazz voice.
But Mahalia Jackson wasn't no jazz singer.
I know what I'm saying.
When I say she can't sing, I don't mean she can't sing. I mean she can't sing
She
the way
can't do
Mahalia
gospel,
did.
no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they can use pre-recorded vocals.
They can use pre-recorded vocals, but she would have to really, really, really lip sync really, really well.
Well, Angela Bassett did it.
Yeah, but some parts of that movie, I'm like, is she singing or is she not singing?
Angela did that.
Yes, she did.
Oh, that was some acting. That was some acting. Ah. Oh, I thought the smoke detector was about to go, because I was about to get upset. So, Charles Barkley.
What did he do?
He told a lady to last night. He said, "I don't hit women, but if I had to hit one, it would be you."
Where did he say this to her at?
At some event. At some
It was
event.
recorded?
She don't have it on tape, but she took a picture of Charles Barkley and she tweeted about it, and Charles Barkley apologized for it.
Well, why did he say he said it to her?
I don't know why he said it, and I'm trying not to laugh because I'm thinking like,
You know, some people take you to that though, Kevin.
right?
Because you know, some people don't know their boundaries.
I'm thinking. Listen, at first I'm thinking like he thinking like I don't hit like as in sex.
Right. No,
You
he
know,
meant like physically punch you.
Like you never heard Charles Barkley hit.
So that means that she probably did. Like, for instance, I saw this video posted on the Shade Room the other day. Nelly's performing, and he's going by, you know, shaking the fan's hand. And one of the fans pulled him off the stage. And Nelly was so cool about it. You could see that he was upset. But he just was like, you can't do that. He said, you can't pull me off the stage. And the security all ran up. And the person who pulled him off lied. And said that they didn't do it. And he was looking at the person like, well, I don't know who did it, but one of y'all pulled me off the stage. He knew it was that person, but he didn't go back and forth. But it was just like, who does that? This is why some of these celebrities don't want to interact with some fans, because they do stupid stuff. Like he could have seriously hurt himself. Like, they pulled him hard off that stage. Glasses fell and everything. And I'm like, why would y'all pull him like that? But it's like, with Charles Barkley, this fan must have really been irritating him.
She's not even a fan. She was like a reporter.
Well, she must have really been irritating him. Like,
I don't
get out
know
of my
how
face.
that joke came about. She tweeted.
You know, some of them get out of line too. Them reporters.
You know, I'm just like, you trying to get Charles Barkley to get fired? He ain't gonna get fired.
No, he's not getting fired for that.
He
He didn't hit
apologized.
you. He didn't hit you. He told you, if I did hit women, I would hit you. But I don't hit women, so you gotta get
I
out
think
of
that
my
was
face.
a joke that probably just fell real flat. But why would you want to joke about hitting somebody, though, Charles? Sir Charles, come on.
But you know, some people need to know their boundaries. If I don't want to be bothered, don't bother me.
She probably did say something to him. I don't know.
Yeah, because Charles Barkley, when have you known Charles Barkley say something like that to somebody? He don't talk like that to people.
And what's his name? Sean King. Sean King just really needs to shut up now, because you know the other video we talked about him, what he said about Kim Kardashian, and now he says, well, you know, Kim Kardashian does love to be on TV, but she's famous, and whoever the part of the Innocence Project, they called me and told me that Kim is doing the work, blah 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 blah. That's like that's underhanded shade, and you still can't admit that you were wrong, that you said the things that you said about her.
Right?
Like that's just not cool to me, Sean. So you know what? You can stay on TV, but just shut up. And I don't know this thing about Amanda Seales and what's going on with her, but you know, I want everybody to just get it together. You know,
I don't know who's more annoying, her or Sean King.
Right.
Her and Sean King were going back and forth, and apparently the same thing he did was speaking when he shouldn't have. She did the same thing too, and people were coming at her, and then she went back on her thing and was trying to downplay it or trying to apologize, but it was like people were dragging her, and it was like sometimes it's best to just
say nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
And you know, I think that, you know, I don't know Amanda Seales or anything like that, but she just got this arrogance about her to me. Just the way she speaks and all of that. I'm just like, I know.
Well, apparently a former intern of hers reminded me on Facebook the other day that about 10 years ago she wanted us on her show, and we said no. And I didn't, I'm going to show you this. And I couldn't remember it. And I told the young lady, I said, I don't remember that. And she said it's in conversation, so I don't know if she was having a conversation with you or who she was having a conversation with, because I don't remember her having no conversation with me about that.
Yeah, me neither.
So this is what she said. She said, never forget when I was her intern, she begged me to get you and Kevin on her show, and when y'all rejected her the first time, she was so angry.
She wanted us to come on her show? I don't even remember that.
She said it was in 2009. It was 10 years ago. I said, sweetheart, I don't remember that. See, I said, wow, I don't remember that. And she said, yup, that's how we even friends on here. Ask Kevin, he might remember, and I still have the DMs. I don't remember that.
What kind of tea he just spilled on me? Let me type my name in.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's DMs on here or DMs on Facebook. Because I don't remember that. Yeah, her.
Is she not even... Oh, yeah, she is my friend. Let me see.
That's 16. Goes to 2019. I mean, 2009.
Wait, this Coco and Breezy. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I told her, I said, Miss, you ain't had that conversation with me.
Hi.
Oh. And what did you respond back to
Let
say?
me read
Don't read
this.
the whole thing.
No, I just want to read it. I'm going to read it. Hi. I work for TV personality Amanda Diva, and she would like to have you and Mikkel on the show next week. Are you available? Hit me back or call me. She is very interested in having you two on the show. To see more information, go to Black Voices. Please let me know if it's as soon as possible if you and Mikkel can join. I never respond to that email. And that was in 2010. I didn't know nothing about this. And she said, here's a link to the interview we did with Tiana Smalls. And then she emailed me.
Oh, she kept, yeah. That's why sometimes, y'all, it's best to hit me up. Because you never did.
Yeah.
And she kept responding.
She kept writing me. I didn't respond until September
2010. Wow.
I said, pick the 13, 20, 27. We have to give our jobs to. This is when I was working. Also, I did respond to her about this. Okay, thanks. I'll let Amanda know the dates when you are available and get her the date. Hey, Kevin, I saw your tweet about being really hungry, but not trying to eat. I had the same. Oh, she's talking about something. All right. So, yeah, I gave her the dates, either the 13th, the 20th, or the 27th, and we never heard back, and that's why we wasn't on the Amanda Diva show. Okay, but she still got a little to her. Like, her nose is all the way up here, like, for some reason, like when she speaks. Right here. But yeah, that's a good old throwback. That's to show y'all I keep receipts. I don't delete a damn thing. Even if I don't respond. I don't delete.
Well, how you going to delete if you don't respond? You probably didn't see
it sits there. No, but sometimes Instagram had this thing, Facebook, they had the thing where people can send you messages, but you got to go to the inbox to see who sent you a message, who don't follow you or who have no mutual friends. To see who wrote your message. It'd be messages in there. I'd be like, I didn't even know nothing about you. Like, it'd be months go by. Because I don't ever think to check that box. Right. Because it don't light up. But anyway, you guys, this is my birthday video. And
bitch, you tired of being on
get him off of there.
Listen, bitch. That's what he said. Listen, bitch. Guess what got the news? I said...
Which one? Yours?
Yes. So I said, girl, what you fucking...
Ooh! I hope nobody don't find that video. I mean... that video
girl,
went viral?
No, that's something... That's not one of those... That's not one of them. I'm like, girl, bye.
Well, I enjoyed this video. We're going to get ready to do our podcast. If you have not downloaded the Scorpion Show podcast, we're on Apple, Google Play, we're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast except for SoundCloud. So just make sure you download the Scorpion Show podcast. The podcast will be up this Friday, so make sure y'all have a listen. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. Well, next week. We'll see y'all next week.